Good morning, everybody. Let me get rid of a box here. Poof. Hope everybody's doing good. Grilling, chilling with Mojo here, and we are doing a Sunday breakfast live, and I'm gonna make some French toast stuff. I saw, one thing I got to tell you is, first of all, I'm gonna shut my door. And one thing I got to tell you is things that I see on Facebook, recipes and stuff. A lot of times, like I have friends that do recipes and stuff like that, or people I follow. Those recipes are amazing, but there's certain things that come across that are just like, it's like a trend, and it's just like whatever. But I'm gonna make some French toast rolls, and they are going to be, I think, amazing. And I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to do it my way. But basically what I was getting at is there's a lot of things that go on Facebook that I'm not a big, fan with the recipes. So, but this one came across Facebook, wasn't off of any of my friends, and it's kind of a trend, I think. But it's going to be involving like flattening out some bread, I think, which I'm not even prepared for that part. But I got to make some French toast first for the ladies. I'll bust out some of that. But little Cajun seasoning. I don't even have any meats I usually put in my potatoes. I just want to have a little bit of potatoes I'm going to put on the side. I'll slap some onions in there. This has nothing to do with what I'm cooking, but that's why I'm doing it ahead of time. Lots of onions. Onions are flavor. And I don't have any. I need to buy some sausage, some Conecuh sausage. So, yeah, that's that. Let's cover that up. So let's get rolling here and try to figure this out. Let's go. Whew, it's warm. Like that. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing good today. French toast first for the ladies. So let's do that. I want to maybe, no. Yeah, maybe I'll do this. I'm going to change this view of this. Ooh, what happened just now? Nothing. Gosh, I'm out in left field. That's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome being out in left field. When I was playing baseball, I wasn't very good. And I was out in left field. Come on. We're changing a view here. It's getting warm. Today's supposed to be like 90 degrees. Sorry about that. I don't know how that view is. Doesn't matter. That view is going to be a weird view. There we go. Probably the same view. But yeah, left field. I was always put out in left field because I wasn't very good at baseball. And there was a right field. Where's field that don't get very many balls? But that's where they placed me, and that's where they just threw me because I wasn't really good. But as I grew older, then got a little bit better. But then as I even got really older, I was just like pretty decent at sports and whatnot. Good morning, sir. Hey, Mr. Steve, how are you, sir? Let's see here. Where's my views at? Let's go there for now. But yeah, that's that. And so I'm going to cook up some French toast real quick for the ladies. And it'll be pretty quick. So some eggs. And then we're going to go ahead and do my stuff. which is French toast rolls. Some trend. We have a frozen egg. What's funny is our fridge. So we have a house that was built in like 1956. Solid house. This house is like amazingly solid. I mean, tornado comes through here. It is solid. It's tongue and groove walls. Some of the walls have like sheetrock over them. And the bud files. Good morning to you. And it is just a complete solid house. The ceiling is like is double wooded something, and it's just a trip. And I have a fallout shelter, but this house is crazy. I don't know where I was going with that. I need to stop talking and like start cooking. But a little bit of milk. But I like this view. Come on. Okay, let's get this done. Little cinnamon. We're gonna do some French toast for the ladies real quick. That'll go really quick. Do I need to turn this up? I don't think so. And you know, vanilla, right? Vanilla. You can get real vanilla and pay like GABA money, or you can just get this imitation vanilla flavor, right? Growing up as a kid. Yep. And just a tad in there. Imitation vanilla. All right, so we're going to use some peanut butter for these rolls. And what else? We're going to use, it's going to be warm. It's going to be 90 today. I don't know if I'm going to turn on the air or not. Boy, I kind of had a big rainstorm yesterday, so got to go out in the yard and pick up some sticks and blow off the driveway a little bit. Might do that. I might wait next week to mow. All right, there we go. We have that. And is that all I need for that? That's it. How we doing here? Potatoes. We don't need you on there anymore. Starting to get all my stuff organized, which is nice. It's, you know, I could dedicate a huge room with all my stuff and would be happy with that. So went to Orange Beach yesterday, and that is down in, you know, one thing I want to see. We're going to see something here real quick. All right. Because I told my wife, I'm like, Orange Beach, that's like Florida or Alabama. It's like right on the border, literally. But we went to the wharf yesterday there, which was kind of nice. It's pretty close. It's not far from Florida, but kudos to Alabama in that, you know. And we're going to do a little bit of drizzle of just a little bit of some olive oil. Let's get this going. Do a little French toast for the ladies. And I have no plates for them. Boy, I'm already sticking. I'm crying about the weather already, which I'm not really crying. But I'm going to turn this up a little bit. 300. And we're cooking on this Blackstone E-Series. Sorry, you don't belong there. You belong over here for now. Okay, let's toss some more. This is actually for the ladies, so I'm not jumping into my stuff yet. Gotta take the girls. Oh, look at this, you guys. I think their slicer had a problem. I don't know if you can see that or not. And we're using the good old white cheap bread that sticks to the roof of your mouth, you know, right? It's the best bread to use. And I need to grab some. There we go. Poof. Uh-oh. Oh, snap. What's up, Joey? Good morning, Joey. Hope you're having a good day up there. Things are going well up north. Okay. I need to get this sausage on too. So as those are cooking, I need sausage because that's going to be for my part. We're going to do this sausage wrap. And then I'm going to grab a plate so I don't cross-contaminate, but it's not that big of a deal. Oh, are we getting treats? you gonna run in here? You getting a treat? Silly boy. All right, back off. And I'm using some maple Jimmy Dean's sausage. And I need to basically start cooking this stuff up because who wants to wait for the sausage to cook? Come on, get on out. Was that good, baby? You're already done with it. You want to go check everybody else's out, huh? Come on. I need a garbage bag. You want to stay in here with me? All right, let's see here. I'm going to make these into like these. I had a lot of sausage already, and I was like thinking about getting the links, but I really like this sausage. And Jimmy Dean sausage. So I'm going to do about, we're going to roll up our own links. The links usually have like that casing on it. There we go. There we go, right there. So there we got one. Do a few of those. I need to crank up this heat a little bit to see how we're doing on this French toast here. Now, I need to wait. I need to crank up the heat a little bit and put a little oil on this. This is non-stick, but it's good old cheap white bread. All right, this one, are we going to get this piece of bread? Yeah. There we go. Potatoes need to go somewhere else. And we need to crank up the heat. Put you in the corner. Crank up this heat. I'm going to go like 350 or 340. And try not to cross-contaminate this stuff. Right there. We'll get a few more of those. And you just popped in. Somebody just popped in. That's loud. I'm going to have to turn that sound down. Good morning.
What's happening, bro?
Oh, you know, just cooking some breakfast. I'm doing a live. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how's things going down there? How's the weather?
It just finished raining all night.
Nice. Yeah, I had a massive storm yesterday coming home in 90-degree weather on the coast, right? Coming home, instantly turned into like 15 degrees, almost dropped or whatever in temperature with like, it was like waterfalls of rain just coming down.
Wow.
Huge. It was crazy. But that's what happens down here sometimes. You know, it could be nice just down the road and messed up over here. So, dude, I want to make some more Mexican breakfasts, man. Because I love.
Why has it got to be Mexican breakfasts? Why can't it be Spanish breakfasts? Why can't it
because
be
the Spaniards are different, and I'm not making spaghetti. No, that don't make sense. No, because why do they call them Mexican restaurants? Why do they call them Spaniard restaurants?
What? It's called Spanish food too.
Yeah, I know.
Where the hell did Mexican food and spaghetti come from, buddy?
I don't know. I was thinking of Spain, right? Spain has Italian or whatever, right? So I don't know. That's why I said forget it. I don't know why I said that.
Right.
That's the first thing that popped in my head. So what's going on, dude? What's shaking?
Fucking wore out, man. Got to go do in a little while. Got to go offload all the equipment and
yeah,
get paid.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a pretty good show yesterday, man.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Where was this at?
It was different. It was at San Diego Park.
Nice.
Yeah, they played in the infield, bro.
Really?
Yes.
Weather was good?
Yeah, it was funny. It was the Michelada Rumble.
Wow.
So this is the first time they've had a punk band at a lowrider car show.
Uh-huh.
And basically like OG cholos, you know what I mean? Like old school cholos that want to listen to this La Banda music and oldies.
Really?
Yeah. So they put the punk rockers right in the middle of it all.
Did you have a good turnout?
It was surprisingly a good turnout. There was a lot of older Voodoo fans that were there, so there wasn't really a pit. The pit was pretty sad.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty sad. But you could see it on the live stream. I didn't get too much of it because, like I said,
so you did do a little live on it.
Yeah, like I said, it was the pit was pretty sad, but it was pretty receptive. There was a lot of people that were, that really hadn't really heard Voodoo before that were out there rocking out. So it was kind of cool. It was definitely different.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it turned out to be a good show. We got you know who George Perez is, right?
George Perez, isn't that your buddy's band or whatever?
No, not George Lopez.
Oh, okay.
George Perez.
I don't know. I'd have to hear it.
He's a comedian.
Okay.
This dude right here.
I don't do good on names, dude.
That's George Perez right there.
George Perez. If you don't know who George Perez is,
he's a Latino comedian. He's been around forever, dude. Let me see.
Really?
Yeah, he's been around for freaking ever, dude. One of the coolest guys I've met, man. And then we had the bassist, and he's probably going to start playing with the band full time, but he's still they still have their own band. Yeah, I don't know if you ever heard of a band called Fishbone. They're like a ska band.
I tried to pop up George Perez. I did Perez or something. He was some like hockey player.
Wait a minute. The spaghetti was Italian, but I am totally wrong. It's Mexican and Spanish. What? No.
See? Nice.
No.
Lewis, good morning. So U-Haul's in the house. Sorry, guys, I'm not on the chat. That's funny. Yeah, so there. What do you think of that, huh? Uh-oh, here he is. I hope
okay. Thank you.
I want to see
I wasn't going to do anything on YouTube today. I saw Mojo. I was like, oh, okay, Mojo's there. And so I get up here and I was like, you can't disappoint your viewers at this early in the morning with somebody like Doritos. So we need some other people on.
Oh, you should talk, bro.
The other people on the panel to balance it out, bro. It's way too much West Coast for this.
Yeah, no, you should.
Well, Mojo's a West Coast guy originally. He may be in the Deep South, but he has no Deep South attributes. He's lived in fucking ocean his whole life, bro.
Dude, I get yelled at all the time and pointed out I'm an outsider
Oh, yeah.
Those Northern Yankees. I mean, all kinds of stuff because, I
Them
came
Yankee
from
blood in them
Wars.
there hills, boy. See that hill over there? That blood, the crimson blood over there? That's them there Yankees. And you don't want to know what happened to the last Yankees that came around here, boy. So I suggest you watch yourself. That's how they talk down there, bro. They're fucking crazy in the South, dude. They'll murder you, bro.
It's so funny how they pop up nowadays and say all these West Coasters. But years ago, fucking hillbillies in Ohio and shit like that was like, oh, you guys get Vans, tennis shoes? Holy shit. So,
anybody left Ohio, if you leave Ohio, you go to Phoenix, you go to Florida. That's pretty much it. Phoenix and Florida. Maybe Texas sometimes, but most people, maybe a couple North Carolinas, I guess. I mean,
that's all I got to say.
If people do leave Ohio, it's usually for weather, obviously, because they're bitches. And usually a lot of the times it's Florida. There's a lot of Ohio people in Florida. But Florida isn't the most Ohio people state. There's more New Yorkers in Florida than there's Ohioans. So,
would you live in Florida?
Fuck no. Way too hot for me. I can't do that community.
Hot.
Anything, and this is a weird thing to say, anything south of Kentucky is really getting into sketchy territory with the maximum heat level. I can't deal with 95 on a daily basis. I just can't do it, dude. I can't.
Why is it got to be Mexican? Why can't it be Spanish? Spanish.
No, Spanish food is drastically different than Mexican, which has Texas influence and different mestizo influences and shit.
Texas influences.
Yeah, it's a whole different fucking food bank, dude. It is.
Boy, we're just hearing all kinds of fucking shit coming out.
Well, you never heard of Tex-Mex? That's what's called Tex-Mex, That's what it's called, Tex-Mex. It's because
Tex-Mex is completely different than Mexican food, bro.
It's the same fucking thing, dude.
No, it's not.
Well, Tex-Mex is better. If Tex-Mex is Taco Bell, Mexican food is the thing with all the bean paste. Like, I'm already paying $16 for dinner. Why am I getting fucking, half the plate of bean paste?
That's because you're corn-fed, corn.
That's because all I do is bean paste. That's because the authentic Mexican is not just it's all bean paste.
Sauce for
just say it's all bean paste and I'll leave you alone. It's all bean paste and you know it's all bean paste. Fuck out of here. It's taco with bean paste. It's the taco with bean paste and they charge $8 for it. $8 more. It's got bean paste. Fuck out of here. I go to the Taco Bell. I want that $4 burrito. I'm gonna pay an extra $8 to give me some bean paste. Here's $12. Nobody does that, Reno.
Fucking Taco Bell, Reno. Why are you even going to Taco Bell and calling that Mexican food in the first place?
Dude, I haven't been to Taco Bell in a minute. Normally, with quesadillas, I don't really go to. Quesadillas are kind of just.
When you call Taco Bell Mexican food, that is literally the epitome of no, because
Taco Bell is not
food, bro.
Yeah, you never see tacos in West Virginia. Fuck out of here, dude.
Hey, Taco Bell is not Mexican food. Taco Bell is Spanish food.
It's not even Spanish food. It's shit.
It's the Mexican food.
You cannot put Taco Bell, as far as I'm concerned, on the palette of Mexican food. It is fucking fast food that's thrown together with the tortilla and whatever the fuck they can come up with. That is a nasty.
If you get the right special, Taco Bell can still be good. I'm not gonna pay full price for their stuff with the right special. But I mean, at the end of the day, I'm gonna go to a bar and get tacos. Like I'm gonna go to a Mexican restaurant and get tacos. You get the same deals. I mean, you go on Tuesday, you get 3 tacos for $10. It's the same price as Taco Bell, and they're way better at fucking. You know what I mean? I'm being silly when I talk about Taco Bell. Obviously, I love my Mexican food, but it's yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not that complicated. I mean, and this is for all regions. I mean, people claim these regions like it's something special, and most regions have the same style of cooking, kind of. And most Western nations stuff inside of something, It's a sandwich or a taco. All that is the stuff inside of stuff.
Bro, I could get grandma to slap something together within 10 minutes, and you would be fucking destroyed, dude. You would be destroyed. You'd be like, this is Mexican.
I got 6 of them here. Is that enough?
Well, most people know how to cook, dude. Cooking is not the hardest skill in the world, in my opinion. Are there better cooks than other cooks? Yeah, a lot of times just their betterness is access to equipment, access to better ingredients, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I mean?
Grandma just make a nice little chorizo and papas with some sausage and some fucking nopales in it with a little bit of salsa, bro, and some chez, some queso blanco to top it all off. Roll that sucker up like a nice fat doobie, dude, and hand it to you.
You know what I'm going to do next week? Maybe a week. I'm going to homemade tortillas.
Ooh.
Okay? I'm going to finally do it, okay? But do I use
ground the stuff?
Burrito?
That's badass.
Do I use the flat thing to flatten them out, or do I just kind of roll out the tortillas?
For tortillas, roll them out, bro. Come out better rolled out. People use the presses. People like the presses, but Traditional is rolled.
Hey, what you do, Mojo, is you infuse those tortilla shells and then roll them out, and you could have fucking weed taco shells. And you don't tell the wife, but you give it to her, bro. She would love you forever. She's like, "Why am I so high, Mojo? This is amazing." She's like, "I got your secret, baby."
Hey.
Yeah.
So,
I'm sorry, bro. I know you and I like you and everything, but that is one of the dumbest comments I've ever heard, bro.
Hey, well, they put butter in tortillas when you make tortillas from scratch. Is there not butter in the recipe? Is there not?
Huh?
Anything with butter, you can make into edibles, bro.
Yeah, she got her license, by the way.
Who?
Tracy.
Oh, she
Yeah.
she never had her license?
No, for up here in Mississippi.
Oh.
So she or whatever you call it, right? So she can buy her stuff.
Oh, she got a script.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, where am I at? What am I doing here? Woo! It's gonna be a warm day. The warm weather's coming. What happened? You guys taking a breath here now?
What happened?
Huh? Taking a breath? How you been, dude?
What else we got? We got somebody else here?
Joey? Talking to you.
Oh, talking to me? Oh, I'm doing good, buddy. Did you see the Andy Dick interview, bro?
What was that?
You know who Andy Dick is, right? From
Yeah. Remember I was commenting?
Oh yeah. It was banger, right? It was crazy. It was he was out of control, dude.
I honestly think that's got to be one of the most craziest ones you've done.
Well, I knew going into it was going to be unhinged because I had watched what I normally do before I get an interview is I'll type in the guy's name to YouTube and I'll type, Andy Dick interview, sort by date. You can sort by upload date to see what's recent. And I saw the last one that he did. It was and I could tell that the guy did a style show like mine where you get questions he asked, but Andy wasn't really asking a question; he was just going off the rails. So I was like, "What's the best way to beat somebody like that? You become them. Like if I wanted to beat Dorito, I would just out Dorito. Just talk more about cars, talk more about engines, whatever the fuck, So that's the way with Andy Dick. He gets into the stuff. I just whatever, call me names, I don't care. I'm just gonna roll with it and keep. And he actually did end up answering the questions in the style that I asked him because I'd be like, "Oh, what's the deal with blah blah blah?" I wouldn't ask it as a question. I mean, what'd you do there? What was the deal with that time with the Queen or the time with I think it was Ivanka Trump or whatever? And then he got into it. He got into it. If I break that down, if I broke that interview down into little snips, bro, there'd be a lot of news bits in there. He talks shit about Paris Hilton. He talks shit about Ivana Trump. He talks shit about. I mean, Jesus Christ, that was fucking
talk shit about fucking Paris Hilton.
That's true. Yeah, he's like point. He said through it 3 times.
Yeah. Bragging about it.
Did he have sex with her?
Yeah. Dude, he was a fucking player, bro.
Really?
He was desirable back in the day, bro.
He was back in the 90s and shit, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That guy was everywhere, dude. In Hollywood, you would see him fucking everywhere with his little cliques, dude.
Tom Green crew and all that? Yeah, they were fucking all over MTV, man.
Yep, they were all. I mean, I remember going out and being out in Hollywood and seeing all those guys everywhere, dude.
Hey, Dorito, I could give you his number. You could probably fucking go there and just get him some live footage on the scene, bro. You could fucking blow up.
I'm not interested in.
Dorito's not going to that neighborhood. No way.
Dude, I ended up punching him in the mouth halfway before the fucking thing was over, dude.
Oh yeah, 60% of the audience wanted to fucking punch him in the face. I mean,
yeah, he turned around and called me half those names he called you, dude. I'm sorry, I'd be in jail, dude.
I just don't care. I mean, it's
no, he doesn't mean it.
Here is the difference.
Yeah, that's the way he bonds, dude. That's the way he bonds.
No, I know. This is the thing, though. Here is the difference between being on YouTube and being in person. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you're in person, and I don't care, dude. You turn around and you keep calling me those names, I'm going to give you 2 warnings. And the third warning, it's sorry. This is not fun. You're not calling me this shit. You know what I mean? That's the sort of person I am.
I thought he was funny in a trip, man. The guy was a trip.
He was. I really thought he was funny. I just thought he crossed the line when he was just kept fucking popping off.
You think it was because of alcohol?
Bro,
it's 100%.
I'm just gonna let you know right now. That guy don't talk like that on the streets, bro. Not no more.
Nobody does. Nobody does. If that was anybody else, I mean, you're just be like, what is this? You know what I mean? But He's
Come and say
58.
good
That's
morning.
the way he bonds,
Come
dude.
and
That's
say
the
good
way he
morning to
bonds. They
Dorito
call
and
him
these guys.
Yeah.
That
Tell
guy
them
would
good
not. Yeah, maybe back in the day when he had all that power with all those other people and stuff. But if he was out on the streets talking like that to people, dude, like you or something, dude, he honestly would get his ass beat in that nice little Rolex. I can guarantee you he doesn't wear that out in public.
Well, hey, did you guys
Especially in
look
the
at the
hood he was in.
background? The background of that room?
Yeah, he's over in the rent-a-room district of North Hollywood.
Yeah. He definitely he doesn't have money anymore.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when you're difficult to work with, nobody wants to work with you.
Well, you know what? I think Andy Dick does have money, but I think it's survival money. I think he gets his
royalty checks, shit like that.
Royalty checks, and it's enough. I mean, Homeboy's still wearing his Rolex, so
Uh-oh, look at here, you guys. Haven't seen this guy in a minute.
Hey, how's it
Good
going?
morning.
Good
morning.
buddy.
Hey, keeping busy.
Are you?
Yeah, except I ran my head into a cabinet door about a month ago and split it open. My wife taped it shut, and I thought it was okay. And then I was getting dizzy, passing out, and real foggy. So I did I checked if I had a brain bleed, and they said no, but I have a mild concussion. And the doctor says, but it could take 2 days to 3 months. He says, but what do you expect for a man of your age?
That's not good, man. Are you doing okay now?
I'm foggy, and I'm going to go back to the doctor. I don't know if there's anything they can do except the doctor says sleep a lot and slow down, and that's not me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't like the terminology of man your age. But
say that one more time.
I guess I am the crypt keeper or something.
He said he didn't like the terminology "a man your age."
Yeah,
you're not supposed to say that. Like when you call a woman beautiful, you don't say, "Oh, you're pretty for your age." You just say you're beautiful.
But the good news is I grabbed him by his testicles and I said, "I never seen a man your age cry so much."
Yeah. Excuse me. Get out of there.
Yeah, so I finally let go. But yeah, they put me in that tube with an MRI thingy or whatever, and they said they couldn't see any damage. So my wife said, "No, he's always acting stupid." But
Oh, you little shit.
yeah, you little shit, you.
No, my dog's in here licking my tongs with his tongue. Come on.
Oh no! And we have four dogs in the house right now. My son is looking for a house out in this area, so he's staying with us, and he brought his 2 Yorkies, and we got 2 dogs, so it's a dog mania here.
So you're doing a lot better, though?
I'm doing a lot better. I'm still making my videos. I hit 1,010 subscribers, so that's good.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's awesome.
But, it is what it is. I'm looking out the window. It's sunny out. We got our little fountain going in the garden. That looks pretty. The birds are, chirping. And I got friends like you guys. So everything's good with the world. I just wish the fog would clear up in my brain.
Well, the fog in the brain thing, Carl. Yeah, a lot of us got that lately. Some of us, it's marijuana induced, but
that's what I was just going to say. For people like Joey and myself,
does somebody spoil on me? No, I can't smoke it. I can't smoke it anymore. And I'm not saying whether I did during the 70s and 60s, 70s, and 80s, but I'll take the gummies now or the cookies.
I didn't inhale. I didn't
inhale, yeah. More than 20 times.
Right. The gummies work, man. My wife does the gummies. She does the gummies to go to sleep. I know. I mean, that's a good lesson for all you people out there in emerging marijuana market states thinking you're going to get, we got to start growing. The money's not in growing. That's already tapped. That's already saturated. Get into the edibles. Get into the stuff. Because not everybody folks, but everybody.
The money's not even in that anymore unless you're big and you got a lot of money nowadays.
Small batch artisan shit, bro. Hey, Dorito, small batch artisan shit is the way to go. I mean, there's nobody out there who could physically get cookies to a market and have hot cookies like a Krispy Kreme like me. The companies, the dispensaries physically can't do it by law. That's the market inroads. I'm not saying that for everybody, but like those market niches that cannot be filled by big business, that's where you go.
That's not true. Out here, you can buy pizzas, You can buy cookies. You can buy all kinds of stuff. That's
out
nice
there, not out here.
Yeah.
And once people get a taste, and it's all about value too. I provide a great value. $5 a cookie, bro. You're not going to get high. There's nobody on this continent who's going to get you higher for $5 in this guy right here.
Dude.
Not a damn person.
There's some delivery places out here that do a Super Bowl special.
All
They
right.
will bring you a pizza that's made with THC cheese and stuff like that. Okay. You will get cookies and you will get drinks that have that are infused as well too.
And you will get wasted.
Yeah,
And it's all regulated. My shit's not regulated. That's where the kick is. Because this dispensary stuff, bro, it can only be so high.
This is going to be the problem with you though. Once they start figuring out the taxation and all that stuff in your state, they're going to crack down. See, where you're at is just like we had when they voted it in. You had the first year, a lot of people voted for it, but a lot of other people voted against it because they didn't want legal weed being out there available to the public.
That was 12 years ago whenever they voted in California. Like, dude, this is no shit. This is a verified statistic. Of Americans, 80% want fully legal cannabis, recreational.
But what
cannabis.
I'm saying is when you refer to city fathers, what they did after that was the city fathers said, okay, it's legal to smoke pot, it's legal to sell pot. Well, we're going to let we're going to offer up 10 licenses, and we're going to let these businesses in, and we're going to regulate those businesses. And then anybody we find out about the small dealer, we find out about this guy, we're not only going to nail them for dealing, we're going to nail them for health standards and food standard enforcements. So that's what they started doing there. Was if you didn't have the proper cooking equipment to sell stuff commercially, then you need commercial equipment, you need a commercial kitchen, you need to be all the grade system, all that stuff. So then they nail you to the wall and give you $10,000 fines for cooking cookies.
There you go. I could tell you in the 60s and 70s, you could tell who smoked weed by how many holes were in your shirt.
Oh yeah, it happens to me all the time. Burn holes and shit. 100%. That's why.
There was more seeds in the weed than there was weed.
Well, little known fact. That's why I lean forward when I'm talking, because if I lean backwards, fucking, I'm gonna get burn holes. I got several shirts with burn holes I could show you.
There you go.
Yeah,
So
but the thing,
what are we cooking today?
Mojo's got some French toast, I think, and
French
some
toast rolls.
Let me grab a cigarette, then you can try and educate me on that.
All right.
what we were saying about the thing at the weed Dorito, that's all well and good for bureaucracy, California, but Ohio doesn't know what they're doing with laws. For one, the governor didn't really want this weed law because he's very anti-weed, and so we voted it in, and they were trying to pass all these restrictions on the law that was passed, and they kind of fumbled it all. So we got very loose restrictions on that. But regardless, in terms of the taxation thing, dude, I haven't bought Ohio weed in 2 years. I can go right to Michigan. I mean,
no, I understand that. But what I'm saying is just like in California, it was the same way. It was like the Wild Wild West when they legalized it. You had pop-up shops everywhere.
And also, too, I just make cookies for me and my friends. It's literally just fucking an edible circle. I know
that, Joey.
Yeah.
But
if I was to start, I'm not an idiot, dude. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and make 8 dozen cookies a day and have people in and out. I mean, it's common sense shit. But it's a nice little it helps pay for things. It helps people get high. You know what I mean?
All I'm going to say is what I was trying to say. Once they get all that bullshit situated with the laws and how they get everything set up, that's when they're going to go after any little guys because they don't want that. They want the money to come into the state, to the city, to the county, to the state. And anybody like you is just basically an eyesore as far as they're concerned.
Oh, well, yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
They can't eliminate you for having weed, growing weed, or making weed cookies because it's legal. They go, okay, we're going to go ahead and put a fucking thing on him. He is making cookies for a commercial purpose. So why doesn't he have a commercial kitchen? Why doesn't he have all the proper permits? And how much is the THC level going into that? Let's go ahead and get it tested.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but I also everything I make, I can justify for personal use. I never make more than a dozen cookies at a time. It's not like I got 8 cookies in over here. If I send somebody cookies, it's a favor just because they want to get high. It's not a business. You know what I mean?
Just saying.
I see what you're saying, but I got so many workarounds to every possible scenario.
I've seen them do it out here, bro.
That's also California too, and it's probably if you find somebody who does who is just given to their friends. I mean, if you cooked some edibles right now and
Also,
you gave them to
before
people
out of state, you weren't able to get these either, but you're able to now, right?
I never bought Vans. I'm a Cons guy, dude. I got Converse.
I know, but that's what I'm trying to say, though. You know, things you guys are going California. This
California is first to
that.
everything. Hey, listen. California's first to everything. True, but not everything
Actually,
California
Colorado was
works
first.
out. There's a lot of things California does first that just don't work out. You're looking at right now with the electrical vehicle mandate. That's not going to work out, dude. You know that all the EVs are fucking garbage, right?
I said the electrical vehicle mandate was not going to work out before when they first even busted out with it. You're talking to a guy with a truck that hauls 4,500 to 9,000 pounds. How the fuck are you going to run me for 300 miles in one day on a battery?
Hey, what do you got in there?
Power use, right?
Yeah. Huh?
What
Yeah,
are you hauling?
In Illinois, it's legal to buy weed. It's legal to buy weed seeds, but you can't grow it.
We're allowed to
Now,
grow
you tell me
12.
what's wrong with that.
We're allowed to grow 6 flowering plants per person per household, up to 12, I think.
I forget how many it is here, but it's a good amount.
Ohio we randomly lucked into a fucking really good laws when it comes to it's kind of ass backwards because they put the proposal they put forward to the voters was really generous. It was really nice. Like I've never seen that kind of, like 12 flowering plants for 2 adults. That's a lot of fucking plants, dude.
What I would always remember is the word donation.
And
you know what I'm saying?
so he's over there licking, and I'm like getting after him, and he's still licking on.
Oh, dogs like human food, bro. You gotta give the dog some bacon.
They're so cute.
Well, I gotta leave because I have to go to church today. So
You got to go to
see you
church.
guys later.
Hopefully
After
they-
talking about us, he's got to
hopefully-
go to church, right?
Hopefully they're going to talk about cannabis.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see you later, there, Chef
That's
Carl.
the topic today.
Tell
All right,
Jesus
bye.
I said hello.
All right.
Thank
Nice.
you.
Hey,
Carl,
good to
please,
see
bud.
you, Carl.
Weed Jesus is going to visit Carl at church. Hey, church would increase the participation quite a bit if they let weed up in that bitch. Let's tell you right now. Should. I don't know.
So Joey, the legalization in Ohio completely, I didn't even see it happen. It was weird.
It was out of nowhere. Well, they put this thing on the ballot like in August of last year, and then it was voted on November. It was just fucking bang bang. It was
it was fast, I think, right?
It was. Well, we had a proposal back in 2015. It wasn't ideal, but it would have been one of the first, and I voted yes, and they got voted down resoundingly. And I was like, God damn it, you idiots! It's gonna take forever. But end of the day, it worked out good. I mean, Michigan is a really big ally in this, in my opinion. I mean, like Dorito was saying, Michigan is the Wild West of weed. I mean, dude, I'm getting fucking ounces of shake for $20. I mean, the highest ounce they got is 150, and that's the top shelf. I mean, it's just I'm getting such ridiculous deals out there, and
that's what happens is when it becomes legal, people don't really sell it anymore, really.
No, they don't. Well, I mean, it's been I could tell you unequivocally, I've seen the prices. I've been buying weed in Michigan since 2019. The prices have dropped 75% on most of this stuff. I mean, you're talking, back in the day, an ounce of shake was $80. It's just $20 now. I mean, the prices are there. It's to the point where cigarettes are almost more expensive than weed in some places. I mean, it's wild to think about, bro. Right?
Yeah, it's crazy. Today, I don't think I'm going to really do a whole lot, man. I might spend a half an hour in my yard, and that's it.
Okay, there's a Cub Scout thing at 12.
In the letter A because it's owned by the university.
Yeah, I got a Cub Scout, Boy Scout thing at 12 with Jimmy. There's this kid getting Eagle Scout, and he's getting a ceremony, and that's probably going to last till, I don't know, 1:30 or 2 o'clock. Then I'm going to watch the Cavs game after that, the rest of the Cavs game, and then after that, probably just I got to take Jimmy up to get his haircut, and after that, nothing really special. I mean,
I got to figure out how to get these games and stuff because I don't do cable, and pretty much I want to watch my sports. I want to watch my. You ready for this? I want to watch NASCAR. I don't think you're a NASCAR fan, right?
I'll watch NASCAR if my buddies are watching it, but it's rare. I mean, I might watch Daytona. Yeah, this is about it. I mean, I don't. There's so many races. Like, there's a race every weekend for 9 months. It's quite a bit.
No, it's not. It's drama. It's like following a drama. It's like watching Like
turn number 2, Ricky Bobby, turn number 2.
I'm just not really a car guy either, dude. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like cars. I like the convenience they provide, but I'm not like into the intricacies of the engines. And it's a bunch of guys driving in a circle. I mean, it's competitive, yeah. But I mean, it's
on my videos, Joey.
the difference between the top guy and the bottom guy in NASCAR is not much. It's all based on the car, pretty much. I mean, some driving skills are involved, but I mean, if me and Dorito have the same Ferrari, we're going to be pretty close at the end of the race. You know, I mean, it's
I'm going to smoke you.
Well, you probably would because you drive a lot more than I do. But
Well, fucking smoke you, Joey.
I will admit, I'm not the best driver in the world. I'm not the best driver in the world. I never claimed that to be my best skill. It's not.
We'll put me in a Chevette and put you in a Countach, and I'll spank you.
Up next on YouTube, Joey Edibles and Dorito street racing in some random city. We're going to San Antonio. We're not renting cars and just fucking break the law for a day. Fuck it, right? You should think YouTube couldn't put that up though. They would take it down. It sucks. But then you see all the time, you see these fucking motorcycle videos, these Star Boys and shit fucking doing wheelies and crashing. How's that up there? That's illegal.
Oh, did you see the guy drifting in the Careless Whisper short?
I didn't see that particular one, I think.
Yeah, he's drifting through these streets somewhere in Europe, dude, playing Careless Whispers. Cars all going sideways, dude, and the passenger's like...
Dude, I guarantee wheelie, and his fucking ass like fucking skidded and the fucking bike flew, and then they show him his fucking ass was just totally like red, and I was like, Jesus.
There was a guy that was in Europe for a while, and he had a smart car with a Hayabusa in it. And he was running streets of different towns, dude, and just fucking smoking the police, dude, just all through this like brick streets and shit, dude. And it was crazy, dude. And he got taken down. His stuff was up for a while.
really?
Yeah. The badass. I think that was the first smart car with a Hayabusa crotch rocket in it, a Suzuki Hayabusa engine in it that I ever saw.
Did it have fake sounds? Did they make fake sounds in that car?
No, that car didn't have no fake sounds to it, dude. It had a fucking like 1100 cc crotch rocket engine in it that fucking just made that thing move like it was.
Do you got the hiccups?
Yeah. It was like a burp and a hiccup kind of all in one, dude. One of those fucked up ones.
Yeah.
But they call that a burp?
Something.
No, at least you didn't puke at the same time. A burp hiccup and a puke at the same time.
Yeah, that's a burp.
If you burp, puked, hiccuped, sneezed, farted, and came at the same time, you'd fucking reset.
Jesus.
I've done that twice. That was the first time I cut my hair off.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Dude.
Oh my goodness.
It was funny. There was this kid there at the show yesterday, and he was like my son's age, maybe a little bit younger. And his dad was like a lifelong Voodoo fan. So we had the trike sitting out there next to the merch booth, and we had it sitting with the banner in the back. And after the show, we brought the Voodoo Man out. That fucking kid, dude, look at this little kid's like my same size as my son. He's got hair down, way down to almost to his legs, dude. Little long-haired kid. He looked like the like Robert Trujillo when he was young, when he played with Infectious Grooves. Like this little kid he had his little fucking cap flipped up and everything, a little punker. He saw the Voodoo Man, dude, and he was just like, it was like a kid seeing Mickey Mouse at Disneyland for the first time, you know. That fucking kid was like, ah. And then we're like, hey, you want to get on the bike and take some pictures with him? Fuck, dude, he jumped on that thing, and it was just bitching to see that kid's day getting made, bro. You know what I mean? It was awesome for him.
Those eggs, perfect eggs.
To me, that was the best out of the whole show. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, if you get, I mean, that's why a lot of people do it. I mean, you're considered an idol to the kid. Not an idol, but if you get some kid looking up to you, that makes you feel, you know, pretty cool.
We just had an earthquake.
Did you really?
Mm-hmm.
Did you feel a little tremor?
You do live on the, you know, right on the fault line, so it's going to happen to you.
It wasn't a big one, but everything was going.
You know what?
How is that with like? Do you guys have earthquake insurance in your house? What's the deal with that?
I don't know. I have to ask my landlord when it's leveled.
Yep. So I wonder if you got.
I know our house is well taken care of, and I know he's like, dude,
Jenny, good
if
morning.
we move from here, it's to buy. We're not going nowhere. Him and I, we've discussed it. We've come down to it. You know what I mean? And he's like, I don't want any other fucking tenants, you know? So we're like good to go but this house, he takes such good care of it. The insurances, you know, they did all the wall and stuff. Remember the water heater blew? They're still finishing that up. They got to put new carpet in, but dude, there's never no problems. If there's something small, I take care of it. Anything besides that, it's within days.
I hope
So yeah, he's got insurance, I'm sure.
I hope that there wasn't a big earthquake somewhere.
We've been having what was it? 3 days ago, I was sitting in my truck waiting for my son, and my truck literally started shaking like this. It felt like somebody hopped on the back, grabbed the handrail, and was jumping up and down on the bumper on one side.
Really?
To the point to where I hopped out of my truck and ran around to the back and was going to fucking knock somebody out. And I ran around to my truck. Nobody's there. And I'm like, what the fuck? The guy down the street gets out of his car and he's like, but we had 9 earthquakes within 24 hours that day.
This last week?
Yeah, last week. So, and we've been
I
having
wonder if something's going to happen.
I'm sure we got the weather like it did. Remember, I pointed out El Nino a long time ago that we were going to have another El Nino season. That's part of El Nino too, is earthquakes. You know what I mean? When you get that humid weather and it starts raining and then it's hot and then it starts raining again, we always end up having earthquakes, bro.
You guys,
the whole Pacific Rim, dude. I mean, that if we overlook at it, but I mean, the entire Pacific Ocean countries that touch it, you know, Japan, the whole coast.
Yeah, I'm on the sinking side of the San Andreas Fault. Definitely. I know that. But my neighbor's got a boat. I'm fucking out of here.
Your neighbor's got a boat?
He's not out of here, but I am.
Well, I mean, if they can't. Is it true? They really can't predict earthquakes, can they? I mean, it's kind of just like whenever.
I mean, they say they can, bro, but you can. I don't know. See, I'm a native Californian, bro, and earthquakes are a dime a dozen. You get used to them. You grow up around them.
Yeah. Well, the big ones aren't that common. I mean, even San Francisco had what 2 in 125 years. I mean, and even then,
well, no, they're common, bro.
If they're not common to where they're like a monthly occurrence. I mean, ones that cause damage.
Yes, they are. Yeah, they happen all the time out here, bro. But they're little ones. They're tremors.
Yeah, tiny ones. So the big ones, like the 89 one in San Francisco, those aren't common.
Well, they're more common than you think. We just don't really like our infrastructure as far as earthquakes is pretty damn good nowadays.
Well, yeah, they rebuilt it to where they know what they're doing now. It's a lot different than back in the day. Yeah, in 06, if you look back at the 06 San Francisco quake, I mean, nothing was built to withstand it because I mean everything was boomtown from 1850 forward, so they literally had nothing. The whole city collapsed. But now it's a whole. I mean, I think that's why it takes so long to get shit built in California because you got to build it earthquake proof and there's so many codes. So
well, see, that's that last big earthquake they had. The news got some coverage of one of the buildings in Los Angeles, and you could probably find it. It showed it was a high rise, and it showed it doing this, and you could see the windows actually doing this stuff away from the structure. So it was keeping it from window shattering and stuff like that, and you could see how it was built. Basically to absorb that stuff. So if it shakes, when you shake from the ground, it does this. It starts from the bottom, just like an antenna. You know what I mean? It shakes a little bit, and then it shakes more at the top.
Take a look at that.
Nice.
Dude.
They look like churros.
I forgot we were cooking. Damn, nice, buddy.
But yeah, dude, earthquakes ain't shit.
Right, and whatever. I mean, the more worried, I would say, well, we'll rank these worries in terms of what you got out there. You got wildfires, you got earthquakes. What was the other one? Mudslides, maybe? There's like 3 really big ones.
Mudslides are new. They're not new, but they're just because of the weather.
I'd probably say wildfires are more of a concern than earthquakes, no? I mean, it's you get the wrong wildfire, dude. Fuck.
Yeah, I've been around the wildfires. I've been to earthquakes too.
Okay, G, check out the young man on a bike route with his 4-wheeler that a cop cuts him off. It's new.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't know.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. That's the funny thing is my son's 4-wheeler is electric. And I take off when he goes over to ride it at the park. I'll ride it down the street over there, down the street to the park. Cops have driven by me. They don't even look at you, with anything that's electric out here.
Oh, really?
I don't care.
Good morning,
They do
John.
not care. There's no classification on it. So it's not even really technically what they call red or green sticker off-road out here. It's not street legal off-road out here. As a matter of fact, it's not even technically illegal to ride on the street because it's electric and it goes below 25 miles an hour. So,
It's electric.
yeah, it'd be funny to see somebody riding one of those little electric quads to work.
Well, when I was in Tombstone, Arizona, visiting just as a tourist, somebody had one of those dune buggies, and it was street legal. Like you could, that was badass. I was like, "Fuck, I want one of those." It was like if you ever play Grand Theft Auto and they get those, you've seen them, the big old street steel dune buggies. You can go anywhere in them bitches. It was open cab and everything. It was pretty badass, actually.
Yeah, that's how it is in Arizona. You can actually have a Razor and make it street legal and drive that motherfucker on the freeway. I was driving through Arizona one time, dude, and I seen a Razor just whip right by me on the freeway, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Really?
Yeah, I was driving a box truck. I was doing a whole bunch of Del Tacos, Arizona, Utah, California, Nevada. Like did a circle.
I have a
Never do
feeling
that again.
Turn on the air conditioner today, I think. It's going to be warm.
That was one of my first, out of state multiple things, and my last.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Your
no, I wasn't fucking. I'm not interested in that shit.
Good breakfast, you guys. Good job.
Yeah, I don't doubt that Arizona's in the 90s, right? Arizona's a hot bucket. Arizona's a different kind of heat, though. I fuck with Arizona. Arizona's it just doesn't have that humidity, which is nice. I mean, but
Yeah, it's very dry.
my view of Arizona is a little skewed because I was getting free everything. I mean, they gave me a free condo, free government vehicle, because I was working down there. So
Yeah.
I like Arizona, dude.
I fuck hard with Arizona.
I like the desert though. So
How long were you out there?
10 months, November of 06 till like September of 07. I was right in. There's a kind of condos called Red Rocks Condominiums, right on what's the street name? Van Buren.
The name of the street was Red Rock.
No, it was Van Buren was the name of the street, and it was right by Tempe. It was in Phoenix. It was right by Tempe. We were like 2 minutes away from Tempe. If you look up where the Oakland A's play their spring training games, we're like literally 2 blocks from there. I could walk there. It was like, a quarter mile to their stadium.
Yeah, dude. Phoenix, Glendale, Tempe. It's basically all Phoenix now.
So I saw these rolls on Facebook, and a lot of stuff on Facebook. I don't really cook a lot of the foods unless I know the people and stuff like that, because their food is, I know good. But a lot of stuff is a trend. And I just don't really do Facebook trends.
Well, you're not a trend. I mean, when you're over 30, you don't really do trends. I mean, trends are for young people, dude. We just do what we want. We're setting our,
Is that what it is?
I think we're setting our ways. I mean, would you say you're setting your ways at this point in your life? I mean, you're not trying to change or do new shit.
He's faster than me, Luke
John in the house. Come on up, man.
What's up, Luke John?
I love it, Luke John. He is faster than me, bro. There's not too many people that have more lips of fury than I do.
Hey, Mojo, did I tell you I'm going to this? I was offered to work this event. There's this podcasting event in Washington, D.C. It's called Podcast. I gotta read the name of it. It's called Podcast Movement.
Oh, really?
They have a conference in DC. It's for like 3-4 days, and he's gonna fly me out there, pay for my airfare, pay for like my hotel for a week. Yeah, I just work the event, set up shit, run cables, whatever. Be part of the team basically. He's gonna pay me some money. Yeah, it's a pretty cool thing, man. I'm just gonna take a week off work, go to DC for a week, fucking kick it. Should be pretty fun. There could be some famous people there too. I might be able to meet. I need some cards.
Now, are you going to work the podcast or are you going to work the podcast?
Work the event. I mean, I'm going to do personal shit for sure because there's no. It's not like, if I fuck this up, there's no further job opportunities. Whatever. This could be a personal. I mean, I'm a hard worker anyway. So, but it was wild though how they just. Man, this is dude Jared Easley works at this. He's the moderator of this group. He's kind of offered me all the blue. That's what you get sometimes. You get reputation jobs. I've never had any professional contact with this guy before. I have no event experience. Like the only events I've worked are fucking in the service, So
Right.
it's kind of random and cool. I mean, I fuck with it. It's
Yeah.
I was kind of like, okay, maybe feel like I got somewhere in this world.
Quick question.
Right.
What are you good? Is he bringing you in as an event worker or is he bringing you in as a podcaster? That's what I'm asking.
As an event worker, I think some of it's due to my experience in the podcasting world. Yeah, I would say. I mean, I don't know exactly. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh, here's Joey Edibles on the stage. Have him talk about what I think he likes me because of my personal skills, and he knows I can work a crowd and shit like that. I would guess.
So make sure that you get Dorito
are you grabbing the wires and running with the wires? Or are you holding the microphone and talking?
Hey, whatever they want. Hey, dude, it's a
couple
different things. Hey, take a look. It's the Gaylord Hotel in Washington, D.C. Take a look at that hotel and tell me you wouldn't fucking want a week paid there. Hotel's nice, dude.
Well, no, I'm just asking because are you doing rigging or are you?
Yeah, I'm going to be like setup crew, like basically working with the team. Yeah.
That's like basically what I do.
Yeah, but totally. I'm not on there. I'm not like the professional talent. They're not putting me on the flyer. Come see Joey Edibles. It's not like that. Yeah, I'm just part of the team. Yeah.
You know what's crazy?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Don't. The opportunity will be probably more for being behind the scenes and learning setup and all that stuff. Which
we'll get the network. I mean, the problem we run into, at this level with all of us is just getting people to know our shit. I mean, if I show somebody, hey, look out here when I had Andy Dick, you like this, and 3-4 people go, wow, that's pretty cool. And then, oh yeah, here's my, I'll be on your show. It's people tend to not turn down stuff when you ask them in person. You ask them the right way, as opposed to, because it's easy to say no on an email. It's easy to say no on a text, whatever. But face to face, it's a lot harder for people to do that. And once people see what I'm offering, you'd be like, oh, okay. I'm not saying it's gonna work, but hey, fuck it, it's a shot.
Yeah, you're gonna be working.
You know what's cool is this guy is probably going to be reaching out to you more and more.
Mm-hmm. And they have events in Vegas, they have events in Florida, they have events all over the country, dude. So hell, if I can fly me out to all these different places, bro, shit, I'm down for it.
If you ain't getting scale, don't do it though.
No, it's $500 for the week and a free hotel, free flight. So I mean, it's probably about $100 a day. Fine by me, dude. Fine. I'm already getting paid from work because I'm not taking vacation time. So this is more of a, I'm going to go out to DC for a week and I don't have to pay fucking. They would give me meal money too, dude. So I'm going to.
That's per diem.
Banging at eateries in DC, son.
Yeah, technically, with your per diem, them paying for the hotel and stuff, technically, they only have to give you one meal a day.
He's gonna. I verified everything, meals every day.
I know that. But that's.
And I gotta eat anyways. It's not like I'm gonna be like, oh, you need to give me $130 a day for meals.
Well, that's just it. That's why they only give you one meal a day, is because at the set.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have a
full on. Yeah, there's full on spread, dude. So you'll be eating off that spread the whole fucking day.
Oh, well, and probably when
if it's a good set,
I'm gonna take a plate of fucking sandwiches back to the room too. I mean, I know me. I like corporate food's really good, and they're trying to impress people. So I'm sure it's gonna be banger food. I mean, the sponsors list are like iHeartRadio and fucking.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is the world's biggest podcast event. It's a trade show exhibition hall. They got 70 different exhibitors.
You're excited? Dude, you're excited. Dude, I'd be excited.
And then on Thursday, August 22nd, the podcast Move 24 after party. That's where fucking Edibles makes his move. Edibles, sir.
And U-Haul, he won't be a table setter. There is a difference between a rigger and a set and a set guy, between that and a table setter.
Yeah, I'm not doing the food catering or anything. I'm doing all the food cater people.
Well, he could set you at stage. He could set you at sound. He could set you at so many. I mean,
right? I could work the front booth, run these cables here, set up these chairs over here.
Is this the event coordinator that's bringing you in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then yeah, you're probably going to be just
I'm just a fucking, I'm a fetch bitch. It is what it is. I have no problem with it. I mean, the people who are there, the food that's gonna be there, the opportunities, and he's an older guy, so it's not like this is a fucking. I know how corporate America works. It's very chill. You know,
well, that's just it. When there's a set and you're behind that set, you're going to go from 0 to 500 miles an hour any second. And that's the whole thing. Like literally, if you're like he says, the table setter, those are the guys that set up the events and stuff like that. If you're a stagehand or you're rigger or you're our sound guy, any of those, whenever that situation's going on, you're going to be the one there. They need that water. They need anything, bro. Guess what? You got
I'll read you exactly what he wrote. He wrote, long story short, we need somebody to help us at the podcast move in August. We'll fly you out, give you a room, and pay you something. The catch, you need to help Dan and I throughout the event. Set up, moving chairs on and off the stage, etc. So basically,
chair. So you are a table setter.
Yeah, I'm not doing the tables for the food, but yeah, I'm just helping with the logistics.
Yeah. Well, my bad, U-Haul. Table setter.
I think he's Joey. I think he's trying to tell you you're going to be the water boy.
Coffee bitch. Hey, fuck it, man.
Hey, dude. I've been the water boy for the band several times, bro. You're sitting on the side of the stage.
Right. Mojo, besides like hard labor, there's not many tasks I consider myself above. I mean, there's things I physically can't do because I'm old and decrepit, but like most normal stuff, I don't give a fuck. I'll make coffee for somebody. I'll grab somebody a thing, whatever. The back end opportunities are so much more than just worrying about little things here. Oh, they maybe do this, whatever, man. I get to see all these people, free food, it's a fun time.
Do a few of them. Then let me know what you just said, how that works out for you.
Yeah, we'll see. It's a shot. If it sucks, I'm working 16-hour days. I'm like, fuck this. And also too, after the first day, I could just be like, yo, I'm out of here. It's not like, if it's and I know the guy too, he's a nice guy. So, I mean, and if I'm basically just helping him out. We're just, it'd be like if you had a big job to read, it'd be like, hey man, give me a hand, I'll give you $100. Something like that.
It's not a hard job. It's just lickety split. Mm-hmm. That's the whole thing about it is you got to just instantly, you got to take it. Like yesterday, the band was playing and there was a DJ and then George Perez, he was doing the comedian stuff. So in between the races, horse races, they were doing this shit. So it was pissing people off. It was pissing the bands off. It was pissing the comedian. It was pissing off the DJ. So as soon as Voodoo finished, we're up there rushing shit out so the DJ could get her stuff situated. She comes up on the stage and you'll laugh your ass off because we're hauling ass. There's 4 of us. Boom, boom, boom. Just pumping stuff out in the background. She comes up on the stage. People are like, yeah, I got this big fucking crate. Okay. And it's one of the soundboards. I'm walking it down the steps. Like I'm standing there holding the soundboard and she walks by and people start screaming. I'm like looking, facing the stage, right? I turn around, I walk the soundboard all the way down the stairs. I walk back up the stairs. Everybody started fucking rolling, bro. Okay. That was because I was up on the stage and I was over there. You will be like that person. You will be going back and forth very, very fast. And then you'll be standing there for 20 minutes, 40 minutes, waiting for something.
Oh, well, hey, I was in the service, dude. I know exactly how this kind of thing works. I have no problem with it. Yeah. It's basically hanging out in every half hour. Hey, go to this.
Your stagehand is basically what it is, bro.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. And because, I mean, if you look at the hotel, most of the shit set up, I'm just going to be moving these tables over here, this and that. Simple shit. I'm not worried about any of that stuff at all, man.
See, like with me, I only do load in, load out. I don't do any of the sound. I don't connect anything. I don't mess with none of that. I get it. Into the area where it's
I'd like to work a greeting booth. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the podcast. I'm Joey Edibles, blah, blah, blah. Here's your card. But, meet everybody who's coming in. I could ask them about their show real quick. People, that's the thing, people love when you talk about them. And if you start talking about yourself all the time, I mean, it's a balance. You have to promote yourself within. But if you ask people questions about them, they really like it. They do. All right. Hey, guys, I got to get out of here because I got to get Jimmy ready for this scouting event. So, Mojo.
Hey, Joey. Have a good day, man. Hey, so what do you got going on today?
What's that?
One more time. What do you got going on?
Oh, just a scouting event for Jimmy, and then after that, just basically watching the game and getting the house cleaned up. So
All
nothing
right, buddy.
spectacular. But I'll see you
Thanks
around,
for
bud.
coming up, man, as usual. Stay amazing.
Later, Joey. How were those things?
Dude, they were good. They were really good, actually. But, you know, I don't know why I didn't turn my fan on earlier, but I was in here roasting.
Funny. Yeah, Joey. Table setter. He is right
You
there.
know what?
I was trying
Dude,
to
that's
come
it's pretty exciting. That's kind of
It
a
is
big
fun.
deal.
It is fun. You do meet a lot of people. You do see a lot of things. It's just it goes from neutral to real fast paced, real quick.
Yeah. You know, back in the day when I was down there in Southern California, I was delivering to all the studios and, you know, all those places. And it's just like normal people working is all it is. You know, they're just normal people and that's their job. And, you know, some people love their job and some people don't, you know.
Yeah. Well, see, that's different right there too. You're talking sets, like set design and movies.
Right.
Those guys have their stationary areas. They got their offices. They got all their same stuff, as opposed to like Joey doing a show at a different place. That stuff all comes out of a truck.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Man, got my charger. All right. Well, I think I'm going to shut her down and
right.
go do a little bit of yard work. It is absolutely beautiful outside. I wonder if there was an earthquake somewhere down by you.
By me?
Yeah, like it
Let me
was a
see here.
bigger one.
Give me a second. I'll tell you. It comes back pretty damn quick.
Oh, yeah. It'll hit instantly on social media and different things.
Well, no, we got an earthquake monitor here. You just type, was there an earthquake in Riverside?
Wow.
And it'll tell me within seconds.
That's right. I have that. There's an app I have that shows the earthquakes in the world that are going on.
2.4 this morning. The biggest one was a 4.3. Yeah, we just had a 2.1 and a 1.5.
Yeah, so just
they only measure 1.5 or greater out here.
Yeah.
So we just had a little 27 earthquakes in the past 7 days, 68 in the past 30 days. So it's been.
Is that normal or is that?
It's picking up. No, we haven't had quakes. There was a while back we hadn't had quakes. Okay, here we go. For example, 68 quakes in the past 30 days. Now do the math there.
Yeah.
Okay. 547 in the past 365.
Right. And you kind of wonder, is it caused because of all the rain?
I think it is because I like I said, I think, you know, going back to the El Nino crap.
Yeah.
You know. So, but yeah, there we go. We've had earthquakes.
All right, sir. Have a good weekend with your family or what's left of it today. And thank you, everybody, for stopping in. Yeah, I'll do random lives now. I'm not going to do it every Saturday because it was taking time, dude. It would take up my Saturday. And I'm like, what am I doing? You know?
I thought you were YouTubing.
Yeah. Yep. So thank you, everybody, stopping by. Have a fabulous weekend. And I will see you guys next time.
See you.